Oh yeah, is that how it's gonna be?
That's how it always is, Gizzard Stew.
Really? Tell me.
Tell you that I'm gonna squeak all over this motherfucking chair?
Yeah, you really think that's proper?
Do I think it's proper? Certainly, Gizzard
You
Stew.
think that's the proper thing to do?
Squeak all over the chair?
Yeah.
Because you're telling me not to?
Yeah, you squeaky fucker, you.
Hold on.
Oh,
Watch me go, Gizzard Stew.
Oh man. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Mm.
You think I can't tell the difference between a still screen and a
It's
waiting?
Project Fog. We're live. We're live. We're live, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Project Fog. I'm happy that you could be here.
Man, life is room needs to get cleaned up.
Man,
yeah.
graffiti. We're going to have to put some sort of limit on the shit that you can put up on your screen there, Life.
Life says I'll do what I want.
It's disturbing. Where are you? In the ghetto?
I'm out by the lake.
Oh, you got my catfish picture up. Man, that was a big one.
Man, you're out fishing with Gizzard Stew? Son of a gun. I really wish Giz would. I really wish
Coleman.
he'd let us know he was going fishing tonight.
You think that's a big catfish? Let me take you down here. Come out here.
I don't know.
Hook you into about an 85, 90-pound flathead.
Yeah, that'd be nice. 45-pound flathead's biggest one I ever caught. That's starting to get fairly good size.
Do you noodle, Giz?
Do I noodle? No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't noodle for them.
No, Paul does though, don't you?
Yeah,
Paul?
you wouldn't make it in Oklahoma.
No, I am not about the noodle.
I'm not sticking my hand in a hole.
Nah, fuck that.
I know what loggerhead turtles look like.
And beavers.
Oh,
That's
I
what
thought-
I'm afraid of is a beaver.
Yeah.
Be afraid of
Is that what you're trying to do, Uncle? You're
pulling out a water moccasin out of there.
Now you stick your whole hand up there. They
li-
bite your hand.
They live in there too.
trying to what? Wait a minute. Well, hold on a second, Gizzard Stew. We need to dive in
Has
depth already.
anybody ever gotten bit by a beaver noodling?
A beaver?
Oh yeah. You see noodlers all the time that are missing fingers. It's all from a beaver.
Not a loggerhead turtle.
No, it's beavers. Turtles let go.
Yeah, the turtles won't chase you out. The beaver
Yeah.
will.
Beaver will gnaw on you.
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
We get JBC in the house.
Yeah, let's see here.
Jen's here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah! Congratulations, Jen. Destroying the flavor band, just wrecking it. Jen Berger Coleman.
Jen Berger Coleman.
You need 19,000 signatures? Well, here. Whoa.
I got you.
I have an announcement to make too that Jennifer Berger Coleman is going to be our guest this Friday on FogLife. So that will be good.
Does Jen know that?
She does now.
She does now.
Okay.
So see how that works.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the Fog Life, Jen.
We'll see how my audio is from Irish Fest.
Yep. One of my partner in crime is going to be out partying, drinking beer. So Yeti has decided to fill in for you, Lifa, on Friday
All right.
as the co-hosty.
That makes fair turnaround because I filled in for him on Tommy's show.
Yep. There you go.
I mean, it's just one for one trading. I like it.
We watch each other's backs around here.
All right, so let's do a little bit of a chat roll call. Hello out there to Jennifer Berger Coleman.
Hell yeah.
And,
Hi, Jen.
Vaping Bachelors out there. HD Lawn Maintenance, the Lawn Mowing Maniac.
Congratulations.
Out there. Orbital Joe. Philip Hicks is out there. King Jig.
What's up, Jig?
Michael Skeens is here. Kenny B is in the house. Who else is here tonight? I don't see any
Clint
Addy
Lupe.
Toonies.
White bread.
Wes Cochran.
West is here. What's up, West?
Yep. Charles A. See if I missed somebody up here. Oh, Moxley is here.
What's up, Mox?
And Cam.
Yep, and Cam. And,
Oh, man.
Oh, we got the Greek connection. Socrates is here.
All right.
Trucker Ron 33 is here. Clint Lupe. You mentioned Ren Vapes.
What's up, Ren Ren? Ren just won something. I forget what she won, but she's won something.
She sure did on Friday.
Congratulations, Ren.
She won the
And-
vaping package.
I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I did.
She won the swag package.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she did
So
talk in a later show that she did not want the Gizzard Stew emblems placed on both sides of the shirts.
Oh, okay. Didn't want that.
What, you were gonna put like a Gizzard Stew logo here and a
Oh
Gizzard
no,
Stew
we
logo
said we
here?
could. Yeah, we told her we could sub out a tube top if she wanted. You know, with Gizzard Stew on each nipple.
Yeah, that's what I figured you were. That's what I figured you were gonna do. That round GS logo that you've got. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. So
And she wasn't down. She wasn't down for that.
she opted out.
I don't blame her, to be honest. I'd wear it, but I mean that shirt's really not for everybody.
No. You gotta be,
Nice redneck.
You got to be a certain fortitude to rock a tube top, let alone a Gizzard Stew tube top.
I'll rock a Gizzard Stew tube. I don't even care. Gizzard
Tube
Stew.
top that says who the fuck is Gizzard Stew right across the front. Fresh,
That's
Some
right.
man panties.
fresh.
I went to dinner with my mom wearing a who the fuck is Gizzard Stew shirt.
On accident.
Yes. Mom's like, I'm hungry, so we started walking around trying to find somewhere to eat. Finally found a place that was open, and as I was walking in, I looked down to see what shirt I had on, because I was doing a live show right before it, and I was like, oh dang, I am wearing the who the fuck is Gizzard Stew shirt.
No wonder
Not,
everybody's looking at me weird.
no, like I got up and went and used the bathroom, and the waitress came over and was like, does he really eat Gizzard Stew? And I came back and said, well, it depends if Giz has been behaving or not.
So anyway, yeah, that's Andrew Eaton's here. Robbie
Gizzard's like changing this subject
Yes.
as quickly as I can.
We do. We do have a special background for Andrew Eaton.
Stars and
Is he-
Clouds.
He likes popcorn.
What's up, Pippa?
Pippa. That looks like Vaping Swag's here, and Giancarlo just strolled in.
Giancarlo and the swaggy one.
Man, that's really good. A lot of work there, Giancarlo. I think I'll steal that. Copy and paste that. There we go. Now I've said hello to everyone.
Nice.
Good job.
All right.
All right, so here we are. It's Tuesday night. We're Project Foggin. I tried to get Robbie to come on as our special guest tonight, but he declined. So I told
He's
him
busy.
I told him that we still love him, and that,
He's busy, man.
and that we would like to see him on here at some
Yes.
point
We'd love to get with special guest Robbie Vapes
when he's ready.
Yeah.
When he's ready
back
to,
again.
ready to come back to his own show. Let us know.
He just did a video. I know. I just saw him doing videos.
Yeah.
I heard that sexy Canuck accent on my TV one day when I was sitting there doing emails and looked over. I'm like, Robbie.
Yeah, and he may be incognito for a while. He had a family.
Yes.
I think it was his father. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I tried to get a hold of Addy Tooney. I don't know where he's at, but he must be indisposed this evening.
I just like to think that Addy Tooney's out making the world a better place.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Yeah. Jennifer, there is a shirt like that, and you can buy one over on Vaping Swag if you would care to have one.
Yes, Jennifer. Yes, there is a Who the Fuck is Gizzard Stew t-shirt.
One of 12 that I have over there, according to Fresh.
He has 15 now. Last time I looked, there was 3 new designs in prototype.
I'm always thinking of new ones. Kelly Walker just strolled in.
What's up, Giggles? Lost Boys out there. What's up, Lost Boy?
Lost Boy 71. Yunkle knows that guy. Don't you, Yunkle? Yunkle's muted.
He does.
He's not
Of course
paying
I
any
know.
attention.
You know Lost Boy.
Of course.
Yeah.
I did a live show with Lost Boy.
Yeah,
Me and
you
Lost
did a
Boy
while
stayed
back.
up till 3 o'clock. Me and Lost Boy stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning watching Jennifer Jones.
Yep, he finally.
Didn't you come in on that show, Yunkel?
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That was my
That's right.
first appearance.
That's right.
Addy Tooney is fighting crime.
And I think that me and Yunkel chatted and we didn't talk about the show at all. If I
I
remember
think you're
correctly.
right. I think you're right.
I think you and me got started talking about something. We just kept talking.
That was the one. That was the one that the helicopter started circling and they pulled the show, or that stream.
Yeah, I woke up the next morning with a copyright strike in a hurry. I was like, shit.
That was
Make that video private. Fuck.
I show up and he gets struck.
30 seconds worth of footage in like a 3-hour stream.
Yeah.
what did you do?
Copyright
What did
strike.
you do footage of that got you a strike?
I was watching Jessica Jones and I was talking over the top of it, and I thought I had the TV low enough, but apparently it was not low enough, and part of it got through.
Wow.
Sneaky bastards.
Those were I like the good old days. If you go back and watch old Fresh videos, when he had the Russian flag on the wall.
Yeah. I miss those days.
The Russian flag's right over there, Yunkel. It's
Bring it back.
because
I remember when
did-
people were
I did-
giving
I
me
did a-
shit. I was like, "Fuck that, man! That's
I-
cool. It's
so
got a
then I
badass story."
Then I
Those
did
are
a
the
then I
good
did the
stories.
show. Then I did a show not long ago where I was watching a wrestling pay-per-view, and I was just sitting there chatting with folks and live chatting, and sure enough, what happened?
Yeah.
People come running in. What do you a commie? What do you a commie effing blah, blah, blah? I'm like really, dude? But then I talked to the dude about it. I told him the story behind it. And I told him, like, dude, I'm a combat veteran. I'll hang I'll hang that flag. I'll hang my friend's flag up if I want.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and the story behind it was cool too. You know,
Yeah.
It's not like you're a card carrying commie or anything like that. I mean, that's not what it was about. You know.
That's right. They don't issue cards.
Yeah.
Who is this little Russian guy?
I know, right?
I think the,
Oh, sorry.
go ahead. I can't think
Oh,
of
I
the
was
guy's
just-
name anyway.
I was just wanting to put a little something out there. If y'all see Tommy, try to give him a little bit of love. He's got some family issues going on. It's just a rough day. It's going to be a rough week for him. So just give the guy a little love.
Are you guys canceling your show this week?
Yeah, Tommy's not going to do any shows at all this week.
Okay,
Thursday's out and Friday as well.
right. Okay,
So
make that announcement.
yeah.
Oh,
All right.
hold on a second. Yeti's uncle. Let's do Tommy's show for him tomorrow. Thursday
Thursday night.
All
night.
right. Let's do it.
Special guest, Jennifer Berger Coleman. Welcome to the show, Jennifer. Welcome to the show, Jennifer Berger Coleman. No, we could. Who would be a good one to get on? Who'd be somebody good? Who's out there in the comments?
Giz was lined up for Thursday.
Yeah, I was supposed
Let's
to
do
be the guy.
Giz.
Yeah,
Let's
it
do
was
Giz.
Giz.
Let's grill the gizzard.
I could do it. I don't know though. I'd rather have Tommy than Fresh. Fresh is
Son of a
mean.
bitch, Gizzard, dude.
Fresh is mean to me at times.
Only when you've got it coming, Gizzard stew.
I don't know if I want Fresh grilling me.
Like, hold on, back that comment up, Gizzard stew. Where do you think this conversation's going?
I don't know. It's all right to be on shows with Fresh. If he's mean to me, I can hide, you know. But if I'm actually like the guest, where do you run to hide? I suppose I could just I could bring my gift with me just in case.
No,
Just
Gizzard.
sit there. You can leave that at the house.
You can just leave the GIF in your pocket.
Oh, I'm up for it. If you guys want to do it, that'd be fine. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'll give me something not to get any sleep about.
Nice.
Oh man.
What's up, Phenom?
Phenom just strolled in.
Hey,
So,
hey, send Timmers the link.
I am scared of Fresh.
Nice, Carla. You don't have to be scared of me, Gizzard stew.
Sometimes I do. I'll never forget the time when you wagged your finger at me.
Are you happy now, Gizzard stew? Are you happy?
Man,
Just prepare your remarks, Gizzard stew.
I shall. Who knows what you're going to ask, though?
Exactly.
I'm scared.
We only got an hour and a half to fill. That'll be good times, Gizzard stew.
Well, it may be a 1 hour show.
A 1 hour show? All of a sudden, Gizzard's getting in the mood for bed. I'm so tired.
Rough day.
And then you'll see him liking posts over on Instagram a couple minutes later. Like, you son of a gun, Gizzard stew.
I'm not sad, Phenom. I'm just quiet and tired.
Yeah. I think the whole panel's tired tonight. It's like
I'm exhausted because it was like 90 today, and I was like, I'm still riding the bike.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. Love to have some 90s.
We got like 105 on, so we're approaching Oklahoma. That'll be Thursday. It's gonna be like 105 here. It's gonna be miserable as fuck.
Yeah.
God, you guys can keep that shit.
Yeah.
We've had some 90s here, though.
This weekend.
Nothing over 100, though.
Yeah, this weekend is supposed to be right around 75 all weekend.
Give me
And
my
no
weather
chance
back,
of rain.
Lifa.
No chance of rain. Perfect weather for Irish Fest. Oh,
Man.
It's like
Give me my
fall.
weather back, Lifa. Give it back to me. I'll send you this bullshit back.
Man.
I guess I can't. I guess we can't have it all the time up here.
yeah.
I suppose.
You guys get more rain than anything, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes. We're in the middle of the sunny phase.
All 2 weeks of it.
Yes. And unfortunately, it's too hot for Festival 2017. So,
It's too hot.
because if people from Washington go outside at any temperature above like 70, oh, just melt. There's
Washington
milk
State
on the sidewalk.
is famous for 3 things, right?
Okay. I'm waiting.
Mushrooms,
Okay.
moss, and mold.
Mold.
What?
Mold.
I thought you were gonna work apples in there somewhere.
The 3 M's: mushrooms, moss, and mold.
That's all just the western half of this state, though, Gizzard stew. Not even the western half, like the western quarter of the state. The other half of the state's like a desert. Just flat.
They
No moisture
they
except for
still
the
let you
Columbia.
drive on. I remember being in Washington and driving the car on the beach. They still let you do that.
Yes.
And then you got to make sure you get off of there by a certain time, or the tide comes in and you're stuck.
You also don't want to stop your vehicle. You want to just keep moving.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Because if you stop, you're probably not getting out of there.
right. So
Quicksand.
when they say drive on the beach, they mean drive on the beach.
Yes. Do a loop, get off.
Yeah, I think that I remember that because that was the only place that you could ever drive on a beach that I ever remember going to.
Yeah.
Can't drive on a beach in Oregon.
No. Oregon would not be having any of that. Plus you're kind of likely to drive off a cliff trying to go on the beach in Oregon.
Yeah. In Oregon,
But they do have some beautiful beaches in Oregon.
yeah,
Just gorgeous.
I was gonna say in Oregon the beach is pretty much the whole coastline is state park.
Yep.
So that was smart.
Same thing with Washington.
The problem with swimming off the beach of Oregon is you'll probably find an Atlantic giant octopus.
There are some octopuses. There are some sharks.
I'm not near as worried about the shark as I am the octopus, because octopuses are smart. Sharks don't bother you if you don't bother them.
There's something wrong with that
A lot
statement.
of jellyfish.
Alzilla.
A lot of jellyfish.
Yeah, jellyfish I don't like. No, nothing wrong with the statement, Giz. I go to the Gulf and sharkfish, and they ain't never bothered us until we bothered them.
Yeah, but you said there's an Atlantic giant octopus, and that's the Pacific.
Oh, my bad. There's giant octopuses up there.
They're smart. They're smart. They'll swim around.
They are smart.
I mean, you have to build special aquariums for them because they will escape and walk around the aquarium.
Nice.
Giant octopi.
That's kind of one of the cool things about the Point Defiance Zoo. If you ever up here, like you go down into this area, and you walk by the first tank, and it's just sharks circling, which is really cool. And then you walk into the next one, and it's like the rest of the sea life from the Pacific Northwest, and you'll look in and like octopus are kind of around, and bunch of starfish. Starfish are everywhere up here. Fishermen hate starfish because they will eat the shit out of your bait.
That's not nice. Did anybody get anything new this week? Ooh.
No, I haven't got anything new. I've been playing on some
Purple rabbit.
new stuff at the shop. I need that dead rabbit.
Dead rabbit with the Minikin V2.
The Minikin V2 is super battery efficient, man. Like,
It's the most battery efficient mod I've ever used. It's ridiculous.
I've found two, at least at our shop, that are a little bit better. The Loch Ness production from Envy, aside from being a fragile piece of crap, it's super battery efficient. And then the that new Vaporesso Revenger is super efficient. It's got the Omni V2 chip, the upgraded chip from the Revenant.
Oh, okay.
And that thing, man, it's scary efficient and feels way too good in the hand.
Well, probably gonna wind up with one of those then. That's what I'm about. I'm about battery efficiency.
Why
You
don't
could
you
fit
tell us what battery efficiency means to you?
Battery efficiency is running the exact same build, the exact same addy, everything. You get more battery life out of your situation. There is a proper way to test it, and the Omni V1 is like 90%, and the chip in the Loch Ness is like 95%. But I go by real feel. I throw a build, I'm familiar, use it on my mod all day. I'll use it on the other build, see what I get. Or use it on the other device. Plus, with that Vaporesso Revenger, you can fit a 28 millimeter Elite on there, and it's flush, even though it's super tiny.
Nice.
Yeah, because I use a couple of the Doo Browns, and this thing goes for 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, those batteries under 100 watts are money. I've been testing.
This was a very worthwhile purchase for me.
A lot of people hate the screen because you have to hit it just right to unlock it.
Not really. You just start at the top, run your thumb down, and then you. Temp power TCR.
It's a good mod. I only have one beef with it. You can't lock the fire button. You can only turn it off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it fires right back up, so.
Yeah. It's like that thing boots up quick as hell.
Yeah.
The new Minikin Reborns or Remixed or whatever they're called that look like the old school one, they have a slightly different version of that chip that's not touchscreen, and it's really good too.
Yeah. I've been amazed by this thing. The hand feel, it's got a nice heft to it too. Like you could knock somebody out with this thing if you wanted.
Is this the same Minikin that came out like a year ago or half a year ago?
Yeah. The new versions, looks like the old one, but has the new chip in it, and it's solid metal with a solid metal door. The only plastic I found is that separates the two batteries.
Okay.
And that door ain't coming off on accident. You have to like super tight pull it off of there.
Yeah. This has been one of my favorite mods I picked up in a while.
The only time I ever held one of those was in Atlanta, and Kelly Walker had one, and hers was purple too. So I know what I have. I know how big it is and everything.
Yeah,
but I never really.
It's tiny.
One.
I think I'd like to have one.
Yeah, they're pretty neat.
And they don't fall over easily.
No. I mean it's like you set it down and you know it's set down. I think the only mod I've got that's just a straight up mod like this that's heavier is that Aegis. That Aegis weighs a ton. That fucker might be indestructible. I will say that about the Aegis. That fucker might be indestructible. I've been trying.
Is that the one they claim that it's indestructible?
They claim, but the delivery guy for my clinic, he drives a ginormous semi truck. So I've got him lined up, I think,
to run over
tomorrow to run this fucker over.
Nice.
So we'll see.
Make sure
put that thing under the front wheel. Make sure the engine block goes right over the top of it.
Make sure you film it.
Oh yes, I'm going to film it. Like I said, I think the end of all my shots is just going to be me sitting in the bathtub crying because I couldn't kill it.
I know I saw somewhere somebody made short work of it with a sledgehammer.
I mean, you could if you hit it in just the right point and really busted up the screen, you could damage the screen, but I think the thing would probably still fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no match for sledge. Big truck though, maybe.
That's what I'm curious about.
Well, Billy ran it over with a fire truck. The only bad thing,
still fired?
No, he had the battery out of it. They ran it over with a big pumper truck, and when they tried to put the battery in, it wouldn't go back in. It squashed it enough.
So maybe I shouldn't have him run it over with the semi, because I like it.
Oh yeah, if you don't want to ever use it again, try it.
I could talk to I'll have my buddy Jeff run it over. I'll have my buddy Jeff run it over with the car.
You should first start running it over with your bike, and then progress up with bigger.
It might flip me. It might flip me over my handlebars.
I was thinking you should tie it to a rope and drag it on your bike ride. You know.
That's a thought that I had the entire time.
Just drag it for 20 miles. See what it looks like after that.
Let's go, you son of a bitch.
You were talking about new stuff. We got the rig mod sub tank in. It's literally just everything the TFV8 needed to be. Well, it takes their coils even, but the airflow's better, the control's better, the top feels better, the threads are better. It's like you took the coil from a TFV8 and said, let's make a better tank to go around this damn thing.
Nice.
And it's hybrid friendly if you use the rebuildable deck.
Yeah, that's a thought, Giancarlo. Send it to Niji and have her take a swing at it.
She'll probably torch it.
Exactly. She'll try and burn it to slag. You want a raisin? Go fuck it.
Vaping raisins here.
Vaping raisin in the house.
You was showing us pictures of flowers from the woods today.
I know.
That was so nice. I left a nice comment on there. I said, take time to smell the flowers and then go fuck yourself.
There you go, Niji. There we go. I knew you were out there.
That guy.
I knew you were out there somewhere, Niji. That's a good idea. When I get done with it, send it to Niji.
Did you read that comment out there, Fresh, from HD Lawn Maintenance?
What HD Lawn? You want a free hand job? Nice. Nice HD Lawn Maintenance. I hope that your contractors are aware that they're handing out hand jobs to Vaping Raisin.
You better pay up, Raven.
Raven's coming to your house. I was gonna say Raven's coming to your house looking for that hand job HD Lawn Maintenance. I hope that you're aware of what's about to occur. Because he's walking out, he's gonna come, and then he might leave, or he may just sit down and eat all your food. You never know. But things are gonna happen. HD Lawn Maintenance. Apparently, he's selling pictures of nude photos of Yeti's uncle.
He wouldn't get much. Hope he's not counting on paying bills with it.
Nice.
Uncle, I thought you took that camera out of the bathroom.
No. That's for, I have paid subscribers that's there for. That's paid content.
That's that Patreon exclusive.
That's on my other channel.
The Yeti shower cam.
No, it's a toilet cam.
Like, is he spinning coils while he's shitting?
That's where he does his best work.
A lot of us do.
That's where
all the thinking's done.
Exactly. You go in the bathroom. I don't have any reception on my phone, so I just kind of sit there for a minute. All these great ideas come into my head, and by the time I make it back to my office, they're gone.
They're gone.
Like, fuck, what was I going to look up? Like, I know I needed to look this up. Nope.
That's why I keep a pad and a pencil next to the toilet paper.
It's probably a good idea.
Oh, if you run out of toilet paper, you got the pad.
Yeah, whose notepad is this that was left in the employee bathroom, and why does it say how saggy are Angelina Jolie's boobs now?
Oh my God!
Like,
she doesn't have any. That's so mean.
Didn't she get reconstructed?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
No, she's pulling a crypt keeper on us.
Oh no. Oh, poor Angelina. You don't deserve this, Angelina Jolie. You're a humanitarian, a fairly good person. You don't deserve what we're doing to you right now.
We almost converted her to vaping, and then she watched the show.
I'm not bashing her. You guys are.
Gizzard Stu sticking up for his loyal subscriber, Angelina Jolie.
That's right. I'm sorry, Angelina. That was so rude.
Oh shit.
Well, I got some of this Chuck Cletus. Or Cletus.
Chuck Cletus.
Chuck Cleto.
You know, Matty Ice hangs out at their booths at shows.
Yeah.
He was down in Mobile with them.
You're all right.
So you're saying we should be nice to Chuck Klitz?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Like, I used to not like. I've talked to him and JDJ on Facebook, but I never talked to him in person. And meeting the dude, he's surprisingly chill. Like, the people that hate him, I have no clue why. Like, I could definitely share a couple beers with that dude. And he does carry around some of the sickest mods.
That's probably why people hate him.
He brought a couple of the meteorite mods with him.
Ooh.
Not the $5,000 ones, the $300 ones. The ones that actually fire good.
I've never heard of that e-liquid. Why don't you tell us about it, Life?
Yeah, what's the profile?
Let's get a mini review.
Well, I just posted a review on this lemon limes today.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It'll only take you about 2 minutes to watch it. It's really good. It's like Mike and Ike's. It's called Lemon Limes.
Wow.
And it's straight up like Mike and Ike's candy. Like you put a yellow and a green in your mouth together, and it's probably got tons and tons of sweetener in there, but it's a summer candy. It's good. It tastes like it says.
Stop now, Life. You're giving away too much content. Stop now.
These other two bottles will be tomorrow and Thursday.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
To you.
They're decent.
Yeah, to me.
Sounds awful to me.
See, it's
This
like
stuff's pretty good too.
That stuff is
Like-
good.
Yeah.
I got the fruity ones. Roro got all like bakery and creamy. She's got a cheesecake one that she put out a review for, and so depending on your profile, either check out mine or Roro's reviews on them.
Yeah.
Or both.
Yeah, you can check
Subscribe
out
to
both.
people.
The VSO Lemonade, might as well tell you guys now that the 25% off has been extended till August 4th.
Nice.
So, or through August 3rd. So you still got a chance to get over there and try some of that.
Coupon code Red Rocket.
Yep. Coupon
And you
code
should
Red Rocket.
you really should try that. At least pick up that blueberry. At least pick up that blueberry lemonade.
Or the peach pomegranate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
good stuff.
blueberry. But the
Yeah.
other thing is that the discount is site-wide, so you could also, if you're not into lemonade, you could go get donuts or T-shirts or
This is a special edition version, though. It's sparkly silver. So
Silver.
an Adore e-liquid shirt or a Gizzard Stew shirt or a Life of Vape shirt or a golf T-shirt or a
Yeti wire shirt. Yeah.
I'm wearing the Leap of Vape shirt to Irish Vest because it's got all that bling.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll take a boulder with me or a rock by boulder with me and convert somebody.
When you go to that, do
Yeah.
you wear a kilt then?
Yeah, I have my kilt. It's a black utility kilt, nice little cargo pockets and stuff.
Leaf is camouflage tonight.
There's a artistic background you got going there.
If
It
it wasn't
is.
for that orange
about-
on his chair, I wouldn't see him.
How about that one?
That one says, "I'm screaming for attention."
See, that looks like that one looks like tapeworms are coming out of something trying to eat.
Lifa, yes, we can see you. We know that you're here. You're right there.
Vaping Raisin, you need to talk to HD Lawn Maintenance about that free hand job. He's the one throwing out the prize.
A utilikilt? Question
Yeah.
mark. Giancarlo wants to know.
Oh, it's awesome. It's made out of I think Paul's got one too. It's made out of the
Carhartt?
heavy Carhartt type cargo stuff, and it's got pocket. Mine has actual metal brackets on the sides
It's
that are
called
hidden.
duck. It's
Yeah.
called duck cloth.
Yep. And you got different little pouches that you can attach. Like one of mine has where I can slide in a pouch that holds 2 bottles or cans of beer with they have built-in koozies into the pocket to hold those 2 beers. Judge him.
Yeah, mine's actually an Alpha Kilt brand one out of Indiana. It's basically the same thing, but made by a Marine. Other than that, I mean, it's that fireproof duck cloth. It's water
Yeah.
resistant, and they're comfortable as hell. Adjustable so that as you drink or don't drink, you can adjust it.
Yep.
So now you know a utilikilt.
There you go, Giancarlo. What's up, Vapor Eye? I had to throw some little hearts out of Vapor Eye.
Vapor. Freddy's here too now. Oh,
What's up, Freddy?
We're attracting builders like flies. Flies on a cow patty.
That's right.
So did Nick Devine's show just get over then?
That's
It might
probably
be.
what. Yeah, that's why we're getting people over here. Nick Devine is cutting into the fog life.
He's getting a really nice audience together.
There you go.
I think finding his feet on the YouTubes.
Gizzard, I forgot you took away my wrench
you're
on
right.
your
Why don't you type something out there? Let me see if I can fix it.
Why'd you take his wrench away, Gizzard, Stu?
I don't know. I had to do
Tune in Thursday on my channel for answers to questions like that.
I'm sure I had a really good reason.
Myself and Yeti's uncle, hard hitting, in-depth interview with Gizzard Stu. Gizzard Stu, why did you take Life's wrench away?
It was that way on Friday on Fog Life.
Okay.
Your co-host doesn't have a wrench on Fog Life, Gizzard?
I tried to post links to Vaping Swag and Adore and all this stuff, and I couldn't.
And I couldn't do it that night because it was too much shit going on. Now you have a wrench.
And there's the website, John Carlo, if you want to take a look at them.
Now try and behave yourself so you can retain it this time.
Okay.
Don't make me take it away.
Man, Gizzard Stu's just harsh with the wrenches.
For sure.
Oh, Swag was going to time me out since I didn't have a wrench.
Too late, Swag. Too late. So I'm trying to think of a subject that we could talk about tonight.
We haven't talked about the FDA on this show.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute.
Let's talk about the FDA for a minute. They've given in to all our demands.
Mm-hmm. Paul's like, I'm out of here. You guys talk about that shit.
Later, bitches.
You guys gonna talk about that? I'm out. Oh, yeah.
I'm just tired of the people that are completely unrealistic and think that we won and they can give up what little fight they had. I know they sit in this group,
Yeah.
No,
but the few local people that actually did anything are like, "Oh, we won. We can go back to our merry way." It's like, no, not
No,
quite.
we can't.
This is just the first battle. We're in the midst of the Civil War here, fellas.
Yeah.
Yep,
We actually haven't won anything yet except time.
exactly.
So
Yep.
nothing has changed except time. That's the only thing that has changed. And actually, the rhetoric from what I was reading on the press release was worse than ever. So,
Yeah, I like how the interview, the told release was one thing, and the actual paper document was the whole other side of it.
correct.
Exactly.
It's like, well, never mind the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, we brought this up on Fresh's show on Friday. The actual speech made by Mr. Gottlieb was a lot more. There were more hopeful sentiments in that than were contained in the official press release.
Yes.
The official press release was not good, in my opinion. The only good thing that was in the whole thing was that we got more time.
I'm so sick of every other sentence for the children. It's like quit beating that horse. It doesn't work on public anymore. Children are assholes, and they're gonna do what they want anyway.
Right.
We all did.
Well,
They all did. Just acknowledge. It's like, notice me. We're trying here. Work with us to work with you. Don't, nobody knows this industry better than the people that created it. We're probably one of the most self-regulated industries in the world. Like, we govern ourselves harder than most bodies could.
yes.
True.
But now they're going to set up a regulatory framework.
I like to quote Ruby Roo by saying we're going to protect the children by protecting the parents.
There you go. What's up, Zesty? Happy birthday. No.
Was that it? Was that our entire discussion on the FDA? Are we done now?
I mean, we could be done. We could keep talking.
Yeah, the big thing to remember.
Fresh saw squirrel.
Big thing to remember is that we just have that 2000 date to worry about. That's still in effect. People think that we get pushed out, or the August 8th, 2016 is in effect, and everybody's getting worried about new devices coming out after that. We have to worry about new devices coming out after 2007, because as it sits, we don't get any of those for sale anymore unless they go through the process.
Yeah. I think that part of it's going to have to change.
I think it will.
I don't see any way that you can put the genie back in the bottle on,
On vaping.
on things that have happened since 2007, because in 2007 there was nothing.
Yep.
So, nope, we're not going to sell anything. It'd be like.
We'll be teaching a whole lot of people how to build a Cardo bridge atomizer. A whole lot of people. And I don't think Addy Tooney customizes bridge addies.
Yeah, I can't see them.
I think he would.
I mean, really, I don't see how you could pull the rug out from underneath the entire industry, especially when it continues to grow over the next 5 years.
They've learned they can't stop China from sending shit over here. It doesn't work in any other industry. It's just going to be like glass shops. Just going to have to be willing to get raided any moment, lose your inventory, and restock.
Yeah.
Or we can tell everybody to buy mech mods and do a whole lot of videos on how to build Jennies again.
You mean flashlights?
Battery holders.
Yeah.
This is a battery holder according to the customs form. Just ask. I filled it out.
Battery holder.
I seen the 6D mag light on sale for $20 the other day on one of the local groups. That would make a heck of a mech mod.
A 6C?
A 6D sale mag light.
That's a lot of batteries for 3.5 amps.
Then we briefly talked about San Francisco. I'm not sure if you want to save it for Fog Life, but
what do you want to bring up?
the fact that they got their referendum in. So the flavor ban is temporarily overturned. I still don't have a whole lot of hope for it, but hopefully they can get some language rewritten and get their point across.
Well, I'm sure we'll expand on that on Friday for sure.
Absolutely, with Jen, who was there in the fight, punching city planners and mayors and city representatives. Just
I'm sure she knows better than anybody about all this, but I'm so sick of this sanctuary state, sanctuary city bullshit to where every time they even blink, the whole rest of the country is like, oh, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, because even in, we can circle back around to the FDA, even in Dr. Gottlieb's statement, it sounded like he was alluding to a flavor ban, right? To me.
Sure did. That's what I read.
Yeah. That's what it sounded like.
Just like I said in chats, I'm okay with being able to buy unflavored nicotine, vegetable glycerin, and I will just buy some candy flavoring. And
Yep.
I know plenty of places that make very delicate candy flavorings with
The
names like Pure Peach.
the main the worst part of the worst little bit of language that I took out of reading the statement, the written press release from the FDA, was there's a little bit towards the end that said, paraphrasing it, said something like, going forward, we're looking forward to working with our sponsors. And I'm like, what? So the FDA is sponsored by who? Big Tobacco, Big Pharma, and Big Charity, or what?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the FDA was supposed to have sponsors. I thought they were a government regulatory, body.
The FDA is actually not controlled or a government entity. They are a private entity that have laws passed by the government to protect them. They are not attached to the government. They are a self-appointed governing body.
So they can have sponsors?
They can do whatever the hell they want. They got a bill passed in the Senate that says they get the final say over how much prescription drugs cost, even if they didn't make them. You got to remember, these are the people that have the government over a barrel.
Well, I think I think a lot of people are I hope that they're starting to see exactly what's going to come down the tube here shortly, and that's going to be the end of first party insurance. Like it's coming. Like if you don't like the idea of socialized healthcare, you're really not going to like the next 15 years in this country, because the way things are set up right now, they do not work. They do not work. The people see that it doesn't work. They see that the corruption that takes place in this country is just, it's incredible.
Right.
It's incredible. And, the FDA right down to the insurance companies, you think the insurance companies aren't sponsoring them too?
Sure.
I mean, it's, you're gonna see something that if you don't like the idea of paying for everybody else, you're not gonna like where everything's headed. You're really not. But it all is what it is. It all is what it is, because there's too many positive examples of it working worldwide, and eventually things are going to cave.
Yeah.
The medical system as a whole has been propped up. It's just been propped up for too long.
Well, and then when you go that route, then the government has a vested interest in keeping people healthy. The whole.
And you're starting to see that. You're starting to see that out of, like, the
changes.
FDA, and taking a hard look at a lot of the medications on the that are out there. Like the FDA has a no prescription to opioid policy that's out there. People may not like it, once again, and the opioids are only going to be available for chronic pain patients. They're it's going to be really, really tough for a lot of people here in the near future. But what about they've already looked at the black market. They've got their workarounds. They've got everything that they need in place. It's just a matter of them throwing it into place.
I mean, you want to talk about the opioids. About the time they handed down the August 8th bill thing,
Yeah.
within a week or two, the FDA approved chewable gummy OxyContin.
Yes, for kids.
For kids.
Yeah, and it's the ridiculousness of that can't be overstated, but it's all going to change. It's all going to change here in the near future. The Army's already got a policy in place about pain management. You have to go through everything else before you can hit your opioids. Like, you have to go through months of everything else before you can get your opioids. And you're going to see it a lot in private healthcare. If the government's trying it out to see how it works, it's going to happen everywhere else. One thing that bugs me, though, about the government healthcare system is they are getting more and more invaded by, like, private corporations. Like, private corporations come in for different things, and it makes folks lose focus on what the original job was, and that's to take care of the soldiers and veterans and retirees and all those people. And instead, it's become a whole lot of backstabbing. So, yeah, and you're seeing that more and more in the VA right now, unfortunately, because they're the ones that Donald Trump turned his attention to first. But it's going to happen to a lot of different government agencies. Hopefully it gets cleaned out. Hopefully a whole lot of the mess gets cleaned out. Man, we went way off. We went way off track, didn't we, Gizzard Stew?
I was thinking that we were on track. I heard something within the last day or two that Bernie Sanders just put a new bill up into the works that is going after pharmaceuticals.
Good.
And what he's doing is going at it from a different direction, saying that if taxpayer money is used to develop the drug, then we should get a break on it when it comes to market. And he's still trying to get the fight to where we can get drugs on the open market from Canada and stuff like that too.
I fully agree with that, but like I just said, well, the FDA has that law passed through Congress that they get the final say. And I forget the number on that law, but it's very specifically worded. Very.
And they can look after their sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's got to change for sure. There's no reason why, like what's happened with even insulin lately. There's a lot of people with diabetes and they're jacking that shit up to the point where, it should cost a couple dollars a day at the most to maintain yourself on insulin. And
dude, my mom's a diabetic and it costs her on average about, with very good insurance, about $3,000 a month.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It is retarded.
It doesn't need to cost that much. It doesn't cost that much in other countries.
They did the same thing with EpiPens.
Yeah.
Like, what's the excuse for 15 cents worth of epinephrine?
But you can have
costing $600.
But you can have your doctor write you a prescription for epinephrine and 1 cc whatever those things are called. Can't remember off the top of my head, but the needles. And it ends up being like for the vial of epinephrine and then like 5 of the needles, like $10 with insurance or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
and they'll teach you how to do it.
I think the way they got around that is through the delivery system. Like the company.
The delivery system is nothing special, though.
I know it isn't. It's a syringe with a spring on it. So that when you jab yourself with it, the needle comes out. But that's how they're charging $600 for those.
Nice Jax. Jax just apparently won the mother load over there on the Vaporized Nomad show.
Oh yeah.
It was on the ST show.
It was on ST's show?
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats, ST. And congrats to Jax.
Just won a big giveaway.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is a hell of a giveaway too.
It was ST's 5,000 subscriber giveaway. He did it live this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we've solved world healthcare problems,
we didn't solve anything, Gizzard Stew. The problems still exist.
Maybe we should go on to global warming.
What about Building 7?
Yeah, let's talk about Building 7. Who knows?
No, I don't want to get banned from Facebook and YouTube again for pointing out the obvious. And we're not even going to go into the Pentagon part of this.
Well, Building 7 was brought down by termites. Nano termites.
Nano termites.
Thermitic termites.
I was going to say in the Earth flat.
It is.
Yeah.
But everybody knows that.
It's flat pretty much till it starts to curve.
I have a thing against that because if the Earth was flat, wouldn't Ivana just push everything off the edge?
Absolutely. I mean, she does it all the time now. So
I love
I take
explaining.
every time she knocks something off the counter, I just take it as proof.
I love
And
explaining.
most of the time she does. She's funny about it. When she's knocking shit over, like she'll rub up against like the coffee table, and she doesn't do it with her paw. Like she'll look up at what's up there and look over at me and hit it with her tail so that it pops right off the table and just sits there and looks at me. I'm like, that's all you can do. But the other night I was sitting there. I was catching up on something. It was when I was watching Twin Peaks on Sunday. I was sitting there watching Twin Peaks the entire time. Ivana sat right next to me, purring her little head off. She's getting soft in her old age, Gizzards too. She may have finally passed middle-aged and crazy.
She's starting to show affection.
Yeah, it's
It
bizarre.
might be senility.
She might
Kitty
be
senility.
going senility. You're right. Oh man, I got to get my cat tested for Alzheimer. Give her on some of that low dose kitty nicotine.
Kitty Nick.
That's
I know
right.
people who get the pet Prozacs just so they can take them.
Yep.
And on what Giz said about the Earth being flat until it starts getting round, I love explaining the horizon to flat Earth people. It's hilarious.
Yeah. The sun doesn't come up. No, the sun doesn't come
No,
up.
Uncle, the flashlight just rotates around.
No, I'm referring to the optical horizon. I think it's like 11 point something miles as far as your eye can actually see.
See it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what's really fun is take someone like that up in like what do they call the Sears Tower now? I forget what they call it.
What you talking about, Willis Tower?
The Willis Tower. That's right. It's always Sears. It'll always be the Sears Tower to me. Take them up in that and explain that shit. Because you get up there and it's like, oh man, there's Chinatown. Oh man, there's probably Indiana, and there's round. Like,
Hell, you go up high enough in a plane and you can see the curvature of the Earth. I mean,
yeah.
come on.
But that's an optical illusion by the government, just like the moon landing and the photos from space and how we're the only flat planet in existence. And those people are hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
Some of them, I think, really believe it.
So wait a minute. So
Now,
are
wait
we
a
talking?
minute.
Are we talking like Discworld? Are we talking like Discworld flat Earth?
Like a frisbee. And the argument
Okay,
is
so
if
it's
we
like a
were
frisbee.
round, all the water would be on the bottom.
Yeah.
So we're on a frisbee that's riding on the back of a turtle that's held up by and the disc is held up by 4 elephants.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it.
I like Jax's explanation. He said her Earth is covered in mountains.
Huh. I was reading. Oh, speaking of mountains, I was actually reading an article today about the geography of Middle Earth and how it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Mm-hmm. And
Middle Earth's tectonic plates, they're either really tiny, or J.R.R. Tolkien didn't study geography at all before he put the map together.
No, he didn't. Like,
No, he didn't.
There's no science to his map. Unlike who's the other author? The guy that wrote The Martian.
Yeah.
That guy used real science.
Yeah. It's like, how do you explain Mordor? You son of a bitch. You can't. It's impossible. Like, that's an impossible mountain formation.
see my ring?
Did you throw it in the volcano?
Did you throw in the volcano gizzards too?
Yeah, it's missing.
Hey, Uncle, was it just me, or the other day, was it hot enough? I think the same hobbits that walked through my yard were on their way to yours to drop a ring.
Well, yeah, Mordor's just in our backyard.
I was gonna say it's just
Mountain
over the border, right?
Yep.
That's the thing about Oklahoma. I mean, you could see Mount Doom, and that could be up in Colorado somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
You can see the flying monkeys from Kansas in Oklahoma.
That's true. That is also true.
They cross the border every once in a while.
So wait a minute. There's flying monkeys in Mount Doom.
We're doing a literary crossover.
Crossover, yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you face the other way, you'll see the Boggy Creek Monster about an hour from me.
I was going to say that's in your neck of the woods.
The
isn't
Bog
it?
Creek Monster.
Yeah, the Legend of Boggy Creek. They take their Bigfoot seriously, man.
Bogey.
Down by Falk.
Oh yeah, that's a real place. It's amusing. It's
I've
fun to
been
go
there.
down there. Yeah.
Yeah, Boggy Creek runs through Oklahoma too.
It's a crazy place down there, man.
They have
That's where you do hear banjos and roll up your windows and lock the doors. Faux show.
I've read that too. Wes Cochran's trying to lecture me on Middle Earth. I've read it too. I've read the appendices too. And how the geography is described by they just did it. Oh, okay.
Shit.
Like, shouldn't there be earthquakes over here? No. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, there's a volcano, a giant
I mean-
volcano, mountain range right next to super flat terrain. There's no
Yeah.
tectonic plates there at all.
No. No, I mean the volcano kind of makes sense. 'Cause, I mean, a volcano is just a hot spot,
I mean,
like
You wanna talk
an
about
like an Earth zit fall, if you will.
yeah, you want to talk about tectonic plates? If the the Marianas, if that ever decides to, or not New Marianas, New Madrid, if that plate ever decides to go, me and Yeti have beachfront property.
Yep.
It actually hit once in the early 1900s, not even bad, and it made the Mississippi River run backwards.
I'll be cool. I got an island out here, I suppose.
You'd be fine. You're a couple thousand miles away from it. The New Madrid is the Mississippi River.
Yep.
I did get to walk between tectonic plates when I was in Iceland.
Always wanted to
Yeah.
do that.
We'll
It was
be
amazing.
we'd be considered the East Coast by then, if that happened.
We'd be wine country. Well, Arkansas kind of already is, believe it or not. But
I would believe that. It's good climate for that.
the Arkansas River up towards the mountains is super duper wine country here. Nobody ever hears about it.
Paul Zilla's really a wine snob. He's just drinking beer to throw us off the track.
No,
Part of
I
the-
actually
when you live in
don't drink.
Arkansas.
I don't drink a lot of wine. It makes me basic.
It makes me basic.
Yeah, you drink enough wine, everybody's a little blonde white girl.
Right. getting a little white Zinfandel, getting a little white girl wasted. Oh my God! Did you hear they made a pumpkin spice white Zinfandel?
I think that's real.
I'm pretty sure it's a real thing. It probably sells by the pallet. Jean Carlos hashtag team not basic. Gizzard Stew, it's your show. And you're out there, and he's out there transcribing. It's your show, Gizzard Stew.
I know, right? So we never did go to the moon, though.
We didn't.
No fucking
Don't-
way.
Don't start that shit.
I made an e-liquid that tasted like a lit cigarette. That disturbed the fuck out of me.
Does it really? Like, I watched that and I was like,
It does. Like that, the fact that it tasted that close, I was like, motherfucker.
it's a little disturbing.
Like
You're-
if you taste it, It'll disturb the fuck out of you because it was entirely too close. That brought back some memories. Like, I really don't want to vape this.
Giz, do you remember that stuff that Permy sent us?
Yeah.
And that there was an e-liquid in all of that. It tasted exactly like a lit cigarette.
And
it was weird.
It was not a pleasant vape, was it?
No.
Yeah.
It was gross.
It was that Canadian stuff.
Yeah, it tasted like a stale Camel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, mine tastes like a lit between a Marlboro Red and a Marlboro Light, somewhere in there. And I was like, what the hell? My buddy Rob is like, fuck yeah, that's exactly what I've been looking for, man.
There you go.
And then I sat there staring at the bottle, and I'm like, dude, you should just do strawberry rhubarb cheesecake tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
You gotta switch to something super rich just to get that taste out of your memory.
I think I still have that stuff.
That's what I switched. That's what I used to cleanse the atomizer right there. Blueberry something.
That's what's in here. Blueberry something.
You can take blueberry something at 20% and then do 80% lemon ecstasy. It's just glorious.
I'd believe it.
It's really good.
Lemons and blueberries.
We did different variations on the remix show.
Nice.
Between these two flavors.
What's up, Mike?
McMod Mike.
But yeah, that's one of those things when you mix that and you taste it for the first time. I was like, good Lord.
I get people all the time. I want something to taste like a cigarette. Like, what do you mean? I want it to taste like ash and all. It's like, well, lick an ashtray, then vape something else.
Well, I mean, I figured it out. It's only 3 ingredients.
Yeah.
And the bad part is, like, those 2 tobaccos by themselves, they're both excellent.
I wonder if you add menthol to that, if you end up with a cool.
Yeah. That's what I was telling. I've answered that question about 10 times in the last couple days. Like, dude, can I add menthol to this and make it like a cool or a Newport? I'm like, I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's a link to Flavor Art Arctic Blast.
Go for it.
Start at 0.5%, work your way up until you're satisfied.
Add a drop of like mint chill to it or something.
But yeah, I mean, the reason I released that recipe, if anybody's curious, is because I honestly thought it might be able to help a couple people. And in the comments, I got a lot of positive comments saying I think I could probably mix this up for someone and it would help them. So
nice.
That's the reason that part of my mind that in the debate won out on that one. I was like, yeah, you got to do it because it could help somebody. You have to unleash this type of recipe on the world every once in a while. Just because
put that in like a boulder or something, real tight draw.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, though? I think that when you're trying to get off of cigarettes, having something that's different is better. It was.
Yeah, I couldn't go back to a tobacco flavor for about 1.5 years.
Yeah.
I still don't like them all that much, just because every once in a while you get that note and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's too close.
Yeah.
Well,
and it's been 4+ years at this point, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it has been.
That's like when I started, because it'd been so long since I had smoked. I was like, I didn't know what flavor to get, and they're like, well, when you smoked, what did you smoke? I smoked COILS. I'm like, well, what about a menthol? I'm like, well, all right, that's in my mind. I was thinking, well, naturally, yeah, let's do that. That was the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
I have, to this day, I have not found a menthol vape that I like. I don't like them. They're gross. You know, to me, they're gross. You know,
Some people
Hashtag
like
too
them.
close. Hashtag too close, Gizzards
Too
too.
close to the real thing.
You know, when I tried real hard the last time, you know, it was I forced myself to have all day long of that nice cheesecake vape that I had. I allowed myself the morning cigarette and the before bed cigarette. And the one morning I woke up and I took 3 drags off of the cigarette and I'm like, nope, this tastes like shit. I'm gonna go in and have my cheesecake. It totally took away your need for having the nasty tasting stuff.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the reason that coffee vape worked so well for me, because at the time I was ballistic about coffee, and that's the reason it worked for me. It's just sitting there vaping my little coffee, sitting in my chair with my little CE3 or whatever CE it was, and my ego pen. Like, that cigarette just tasted like garbage. I'm just gonna go sit inside and vape my coffee. It worked.
God damn it.
There's Muji.
It's my internet channel, Dad. It's mine.
Yeah.
I'm an internet famous puppy. People, I wonder how many people in the crowd do that when they see her pop up.
Earlier today, I brought him in from outside, and we all went in the bedroom, and I just happened to turn around and look, and the black one, Tucker, he was just standing there. He was just sitting up, because he always sits up on his butt, and he's just sitting there like that. I was like, "What are you doing?" Because he was all by himself, just sitting there. I mean, nobody like had food or a cookie or anything. He was just sitting there. I was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Just zoning out.
Just spacing out, you know. It's like, it was just weird.
See, David H does it. You get that lost look in your eyes, your paws up. It's not a bad way to be. It's not a bad way to be.
Yeah. Talk about a dog's life, huh?
That's right. I still thought, I bought Ivana a fancy bed. She wanted something to do with it.
You don't want to sleep in there?
She goes over and she rubs her face on it and she'll stick her head into it. That's as far as she's gotten so far. You gotta be patient with cats. Eventually I'll come home someday and she'll be climbing out of it like, no, I wasn't in there. I'll be like, ha, caught you.
Nice.
She doesn't trust it. If you had brought home a cardboard box, she would have been all over that.
She would be in it immediately.
Yep.
Like a can flat, that's all they need.
Yeah. Here's a cardboard box.
An 80-pound basset hound? Is that a thing?
It's a low rider.
That's a low rider, Gizzard.
It's a belly dragger.
Does it sit in your truck and you follow the bandit around?
An 80-pound basset hound? Because that thing's just got to be like dense. Like that's not just fat. That thing's dense. Like it's got its own like gravity. It's got its own heavenly bodies orbiting it.
Creates its own gravitational pull.
That's what I'm getting at, Gizzard Stew. If you're feeling what I'm getting at.
Well, guys, what do you want to make this a shorter show tonight?
What time is it?
It's only 20 after, but
by the time we get through with our outros, it'll be time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
We start going around the room and wrapping it up. Let's start with Fresh 03. He looks ready.
Oh, okay.
He can pimp for about 15 minutes.
I can? Everybody go check out Adore Liquid. Back to you, Gizzard Stew.
Oh, come on, Fresh.
Lemon Ecstasy. Go get yourself some of that lemon ecstasy, some of that blueberry something works really well in flushing out your atomizers if you have a cigarette vape. If you're interested in a cigarette vape, I just did a video on it over on my channel. The recipe's called Gotta Light.
Oh, I forgot all about this. We have some redo giveaway things that we need to do here.
Wasn't gonna call you on it. I figured maybe you're going on Friday. Gizzard has his own way of running shows.
Omageddon e-liquid, Omageddon e-liquid, OmageddonEliquid.com. Go get yourself some of the Bali song.
Those guys.
Go get yourself a sweet shirt by Vaping Swag. The Adore e-liquid shirts are under the Freaky Fresh Friends section, so proceeds go to notblowingsmoke.org. Lemonades, all of Swag's new lemonades, the quenchers.
How about beard oil?
SwaggyShane.com.
Yeah.
That's also really. What about little LIL sparrows and get Mrs. Swag's lovely smelly stuff?
Smelly stuff. Mm.
Along with she has parchment. What else does she got? There's all sorts of stuff over, all sorts of lovely little handcrafted items over on littlesparrows.com. What else
She's
were
got fragrance infusers.
Mm-hmm.
She's
then
just
who
a
else?
really awesome person too.
She is an amazing person. She's
really
hilarious.
Yep.
And she put up with all of us.
Yep.
She really didn't have to.
And a hell of a trooper too.
Yep. What else? Heavyweight liquid. Gizzard Stew the heavyweight liquid. Southside VaporiumAL.com. 25% of the proceeds go to the Right to Be Smoke-Free lawsuit. And that's not over. That's not over. Just because it looks like things are looking up doesn't mean the lawsuit's over. I'm sure they're considering all their options and having some chats, but it's not over. And then stay tuned on your local advocacy friends, because you never know. You never know what your state's going to throw at you. So check out the VTA website, the Vapor Technology Association website.
She hasn't left.
Vapor Technology Association website has a state-by-state listing of what your state's trying to get themselves up to. And you have to defeat it. You have to defeat it's going to be a hard fight these next 5 years.
Lots
Hard
of fighting.
Lots of fighting. Back to Gizzard Stew for drawings.
Okay, so I almost completely forgot about this again, but we had my 11/11 giveaway last Friday, and it turned out that a few of the prizes were won from people that didn't live within the U.S. So I'm going to go ahead and redo these again tonight. So let's start out with Wire Mile. Miles of wire. So
Mr. Miles!
Mr. Miles, one of our vape fam, has started selling coils on eBay.
I've got his aliens in here. They're delicious.
Yep. And you can find him on Wire Mile on eBay if you look for it. And he is giving away 2 sets of stainless steel 316L aliens. They are 6 wrap with 28 gauge with 36 over. And they are very nice coils.
They're lovely coils.
And included with that, I'm going to be throwing in a package of Angry Rabbit cotton.
Angry Rabbit. Oh, yeah.
And
Shit's awesome.
let's see here.
What's up, Brizzle?
I can't find my feed.
You can't find your
My window's gone. There it is. Okay, that'll help. Okay,
He couldn't find the ninja. It was hiding.
let's go back up here. There it is. Okay, so we're ready to pick this thing. Let's go over to Ninja Picker, and here we go. And the winner is JP. Hopefully JP lives within the United States. We'll find out
Yeah.
later.
Congratulations, JB.
JP. JP Morgan.
No. JP Morgan doesn't need coils or cotton.
No. All right, so the second one that we're going to do tonight is OHMAGEDDON.
Oh my god.
Giancarlo.
Juan Carlo and Ducky. So it's OHMAGEDDON and Duck Pond e-liquid, 630 mils, a total of 180 mils in total, and I'm going to also throw in a pack of Angry Rabbit Cotton with that. I would also like to point out that with code Gizzard Stew right now, Gizzard Stew all caps until August 3rd, you can get 20% off their website. So
Hell yeah.
Site-wide, 20% off. Code Gizzard Stew, all caps. So let's go over and try and re-give this away. And here we go. Tim Harden. Okay, so hopefully Tim Harden lives within the United States.
Did you say Tim Horton?
Tim Horton, yeah. Tim Horton's been. Tim Harden.
Old Timmy?
Yeah. All right.
Old Timmy Horton? There's no way Tim Horton lives in the U.S.
All right. And the third one is Coil Vapes. And Coil Vapes, Dean from Coil Vapes has donated his entire line of Dis One Funnel Cake, Grasshopper, Necticus, Carnival Celebration, Limonzilla, and Kokomo Mousse. That's the entire line in 60 ml bottles. So let's go over and get rid of this.
It's an awesome prize.
Awesome
Yeah, it
prize. And the winner is brrr, Goat Bull.
What?
That definitely sounds like he's from the United States.
Goat bull? Goat bull? Big goat bull.
Okay, so anyway, that's that's our second attempt. If they turn out to not be any of those people that are not from the United States, then we'll be doing this one more time. But congratulations, winners!
Yeah.
All right.
Gizzard Stew, I'm taking it back one more time.
You all right?
West End Liquids. Everyone go to westendliquids.com.
Yes.
Go check out what's going on over there at West End. He makes some delicious e-liquids, and he's a hell of a guy. Hell of a guy. Hey, Yeti Wire. YetiWire.com. It's always Friday at Yeti Wire. It's always Black Friday at Yeti Wire.
All right. Did you do them all?
It could also always be Friday, though, too, at Yeti Wire.
Usually.
Is it always Friday at your house?
Usually, yeah.
Fair enough.
Feels like a Monday though.
Vaping Bachelor says he's from across the pond.
I'm giving the floor to Paulzilla. Paulzilla, you want to do your outro?
Yeah, I just want to thank my sponsors, and the car ran good. I still, these things, I don't know what to do with them. Yeah, check us out at Big Boy Compire LLC on Instagram. Website coming soon. Get you some Adore e-liquid, OHMAGEDDON e-liquid. Go to Vaping Swag. You can't buy our shirts there, but that's who makes them. You can buy all these guys' shirts. Advocate, do that good stuff. Go check out Jim Burger Coleman on Instagram, Facebook. Like everything she does because she does it for everybody. That's about all I got. Congratulations again, guys.
Thank you. All right, so whose fan is going on and off and on and off?
That's your own Gizzard Stew.
No, I don't have mine on. Anyway, is it LIFA? It must be LIFA.
He's completely soundproofed that room now, Gizzard
It's
Stew.
his it seems to go away when you turn your mic off, so it might be you. But
I'll take that right here.
needless to say, we're gonna.
Gone.
Well, thank you. We've only had to deal with that for half the show.
Man, Gizzard Stew runs it. Gizzard Stew runs a show and he just gets accusatory. Hold on a second. Gizzard Stew.
First he takes away my wrench.
Hold on a second, Gizzard Stew. Let me go ahead and get this for my lips.
All right, Lifa. Why don't you ramble? Do an infomercial.
Yeah. Okay. Today we're gonna apply lipstick. My beauty tutorial. Check all those people that Fresh said, and I got 3 videos launching today, tomorrow, and Thursday. So check those out. Check out Yeti and Fresh roast Gizzard. Ask Gizzard a bunch of questions tomorrow night.
No, Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Oh, Thursday night, not tomorrow night.
Tomorrow I'm going fishing.
Tomorrow's golf tee.
Tomorrow's fishing.
Tomorrow's golf tee in the new digs. I hope he steps away so I can get a picture of his room.
Oh, we will.
And then Friday night, watch Giz and Yeti while I'm out drinking Guinness.
Very good.
Yeah, if Jen's on that show, I'm totally invading. I don't give a shit, Gizzard Stew.
Oh, he's already got the thumbnail made.
Perfect.
Oh.
Poor Gizzard. Just look at how upset Gizzard is about all that. Like Gizzard's like, I really wish Tommy was here.
You should have picked another picture. Nobody's gonna want to tune into that. Okay.
I need you to email that to me, Uncle. I need that.
It's already there.
Perfect.
Facebook.
Okay, Rip Trippers. What do you have to say, Rip?
This show is sick as tits.
Thank you.
It's smoother than a gravy sandwich.
Woo-wee, boy.
I got it. Oh look, I got
That
one.
was actually amazing. When you rip the cloud, Rip just appears.
It's kind of scary.
Oh.
Glorious. All right, Yeti.
Well,
What?
it's all been covered. Only thing I got that got missed, Cleanest Fuck Coils. Go check him out on Instagram, and Big Boy Comp Wire LLC on Instagram. Go check them.
Okay, so I'll reiterate thank you to the vendors that supported me in my 11/11 drive. Hopefully that the prizes that I gave away tonight will stick again. And thanks for everybody that tuned in to watch this show. Got some good stuff coming up this week. Sounds like we have a show on Thursday, show on Friday, Fresh's show on Friday. What's going on, Fresh, on Saturday? You back to your normal digs?
We're back to regular. I mean, that was something special. We had to go support Wayne.
Yeah.
Had to.
Got it. All right. And tune in to Golf Tee tomorrow night. I might not be there. I might be out on the boat, but
Don't forget to take Shorty's extender.
the rest, yeah, well, I always bring that. Got to.
Vaping Bachelor. No. I will not.
Bachelor.
I will not.
Me neither. You can have that shit, Vaping Bachelor. Anyway, yeah. Big hug for everybody. And, well, get off your butts and vape.
Bye!
Masturbate.
Masturbate, ejaculate. Ovulate.
We're still on.